Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Rushmore Podcast. Look good, feel good, enjoy.
People say we need a theme song, so I wrote a fucking theme song. If you like this fucking theme song, then you'll like the Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Fuck you.
This guy's recording you. Yeah, now we're recording. Hey, welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's me. My name's me.
Wow, you fucked that up. All right, let's redo it.
All
Hey,
right.
welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name is Thomas.
This is a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and this week we are mourning the fall of Afghanistan.
No, we are
We're
not.
not?
We are celebrating the rise
The right. Okay.
of the other guys.
Real quick, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I know
Have you seen the videos?
they look like they're having a fucking blast. Like, it
Such
looked,
a good time.
It looked so fucking hype over there.
One
Did you
of 'em-
see? There was a picture today. It was like they were all eating ice cream,
Yeah.
and this dude had a fucking ice cream cone that looked like Goku's Super Saiyan hair.
Yeah,
And
we're
I'm
not
like,
pro
dude, so
Taliban.
stupid.
We're not pro Taliban, but we are
Absolutely.
we're pro a good time.
Yeah,
That dude was
It's-
on one of the videos. He's on an elliptical with an RPG on his
I
back.
saw that.
It's
And
incredible.
I was so worried for him. I was like, oh my god, those flowy pants are gonna get caught up in the elliptical. And they looked.
just-
I mean, they just live a. It would be like if you or I were like 12 and we broke into fucking Joe Rogan's house.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like,
great.
That's what they're doing. So
Oh, man.
sick.
Yeah, I'm into it. I don't know where I stand on it, like politically. What are we supposed to say?
We don't like them, dude.
We don't like 'em.
They're gonna start killing women like tomorrow.
Oh, okay, they haven't done that yet. Well, I guess
I don't-
technically they've done that for years.
I mean, they're just wilding out right now.
Okay,
They
they're just
haven't-
having
they
a good
haven't-
time.
Yeah, they haven't gotten down to business. Once they get down to business, it's gonna be very bad.
What if they just do this?
They start a podcast.
Look at no. Like they just do the good time thing. Just having a good time.
I mean, I guess that's a possibility.
Like, what if they're just like, hey, these last few days have been great. Why do we got to get all political and shit? Like, we could
Well,
just
there
do
was-
this.
there was like a big thing in Pakistan whenever that regime took over,
Okay.
where they were like, yeah, they're evil, blah blah, they're bad. It's like, but also like for the local people,
Mhm.
like they're really sick. It's like they don't
Except for the
like-
ones they shoot in the street.
Well, yeah, like Jews, it's not good for them at
How
all.
do they know?
Uh,
All right. Some of these things are going to sound racist, but they are questions. This is not me like saying something about the people. This is me asking to educate me and
yeah, I
others.
don't know. I don't know how you tell.
So what
them
I'm
apart.
saying is if I think in that region, it seems that a lot of them look like they are from that region.
because
How do they differentiate?
I don't know.
Okay. Because if they're just asking, you should probably not tell the truth.
Well, I mean, me and you, people who don't give a fuck, they're like, "Are you Jewish?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking Jewish."
Okay.
Or if it's somebody else who's like, "Dude, no, fucking Muslim all the way, dude. Praise Allah."
Also, I don't know if this
Just
is
blend
racist
in.
either. If a lot of them end, how do I say this? A lot
I
of
feel
them,
like you're trying too hard to be racist right now.
no, a lot of them. I'm trying not to. A lot of them kill themselves in acts
that's
of.
not.
That's
No,
not.
not
That's
a
not
lot.
accurate.
Not
Not a lot.
Would you say a
Okay.
lot of people get eaten by sharks in America?
Like 10 or 12 a year.
Okay.
That's a lot. That if you're talking about people that blow themselves up to kill other people, that's a lot of people.
It's not most people.
More than one's a lot. I didn't say
Oh,
most.
okay.
Never said
All
most. I'm just saying, isn't there a percentage of them that is a tactic?
That happens, yeah.
Okay. So if you're faced with that, like, hey, I have that mission Tuesday to go do that, to go into an Applebee's in where's this? Afghanistan? Is it Afghanistan?
We've talked a lot about a lot of different places, but
Okay.
that is.
No, I mean,
a
where's the
place-
Taliban uprising right now?
Oh, Afghanistan, yeah.
Okay, so in Afghanistan, I'm going to an Applebee's Tuesday at 2:30 or whatever
I
time
feel
it
like
is over there.
Afghanistan is more of a TGI Fridays country right now, but go ahead.
Okay. All right. And some people, I mean, most of the time where there's an Applebee's, there's also a Chili's. So
True.
there's options.
There's a Red Lobster around the corner.
Honey Chipotle chicken. None of this matters. What I'm saying is if you know it Tuesday at 2:30, you have to go into this fucking Olive Garden and you got to blow it up with yourself. Right.
Yeah.
But right now you're dancing to Hotline Bling with your buddies and drinking and having a good fucking time.
Well, they don't drink. For one, you fucking piece of shit.
Water.
Okay.
You have to, you have to hydrate.
Staying hydrated.
It's a party like that. You have to hydrate. So they're just having a good time. They're just dancing. They're chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been seeing. We know that they're doing that.
Mhm.
What percentage of those people change their mind and don't go to the fucking whatever it is.
Well, we've seen this play out. Like September 11th, those guys were wilding out when they were in America, especially like when they were in flight school. They were like going to strip clubs and drinking at bars, which drinking in like the Muslim culture, that's like a no.
Yeah,
You
you,
do
don't
not
do
do
that.
that.
Remember fucking Khabib?
Yeah.
Conor McGregor offered him some whiskey and he was insulted.
Mhm.
Which
He
is
should have been.
no, he shouldn't have been. That's a
Yeah,
nice gesture.
Okay. That's like a pillar of their society. Is no
Okay.
drinking.
But if I offer a Amish guy a fucking light bulb,
DVD player.
yeah, whatever. Is he gonna be insulted? Or is he just
Probably
gonna say
because
no, thank you?
in his mind, that is against God.
Sure, but he doesn't have
That
to use it.
that is an affront to God.
But wouldn't a sensible person just be like, hey, that's not for me. Thank you
No.
for your offer, though. That's very generous.
You should respect people's religions, but also, well,
Some of them are
that's
stupid.
complicated. Yeah,
Some of them are dumb.
as long as their religions, I don't know, because yeah, the Taliban is like fundamental.
Now, Taliban's not a religion, though. It's just
no,
extreme Muslim, right?
it's like an idea.
As
like,
some
ISIS.
people in our state,
You know
will
what?
call
We
the
should probably
Babins.
we should probably cut this out.
No,
I don't think.
I'm not
Well,
cutting
I
any
think
of
we
this
should
out.
stop. No, I'm not saying cut it out of the podcast. I
Oh,
just
you're
think
saying like
we
cut it
should
out, like
stop
stop
the
talking about it?
I am in over my waders, as
Okay.
they say down here in
Sure.
the dirty South.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm
So
just
we're
here to
gonna-
learn.
Yeah.
So, are you the wrong guy? Should I have not come to you for it?
Yeah, I'm
Because
way
I
the
came
wrong
here
guy.
for you to teach me. I didn't come here with
No.
any presumptions. I don't know if Taliban's good or bad. I'll
I'm
say
not
that.
guy. It's
I don't
all
know if they're
Star
good or
Wars
bad.
to me. I don't fucking know.
Hey, we're doing the Rushmore Wars today.
It's gonna come up later.
I know.
Maybe.
You just said. I mean, you kind of just fucking. What do they call it? Not spill the beans, but buried the lead.
Shit the
You
pants.
just buried Harrison Ford.
Brendan Schaub has been in the news.
Yeah, he'll fucking save some kids. Next
He also-
story.
He also talked shit about Shane Gillis, something like that.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he did. Did he?
He was like, oh B, bro.
Yeah.
Did you fucking see like the guy that got fired from SNL on Joe Rogan? Bro, it was like mad fucking awkward. B.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah. I didn't
I like
see,
that.
but I saw where people were talking about. They commented on the clip where Shane Gillis's joke bombed.
It's almost like he is making a concerted effort to be as unlikable as possible.
Sure, saving kids.
Which I'm not. If that's like his whole game, if he's doing the Seth Simons thing, I respect it.
it's possible.
You
I
and
wonder if it ever did turn that way.
I don't know.
Because I know for a fact he's fully aware of the like backlash that shit he says and does gets
How
or
could
has
he not
got.
be?
Very you can't hide from it. But I know that he is hyper aware of it. So I wonder if you steer into it at some point. If you know it's not going to go away, do you steer into it? I will say on the internet today, outside of course Reddit, obviously, but today and yesterday are the most positive 2 days Brendan Schaub's had on the internet in the last 10 years. There's no question about that.
Unfortunately, a person had to die for that to happen,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
children had to become orphans.
Traumatized.
But yeah,
But he's a hero now.
yeah, good for Brendan Schaub.
They're never going to cast him in a fucking Marvel movie, so he just lived it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It is sad that an entire family had to be destroyed for people to like Brendan Schaub again.
yeah, I talked to well, so, and I think I mean this, but I'm not sure. But I talked to Brian earlier, and he said, like, Brendan, that was really great. He said something like, obviously that's a great thing that he did. And, you would hope that all of us would do something like that. I was like, I would not. I told him
No.
immediately. I was like, that is not me, man. Like, I love that there's people out there like that, but I have a sushi date to get to.
No, I've
That's not in
I
me.
think doesn't Brad Williams have a running to a car after an accident story?
We're
It's
not
like
on
him
speaking
and-
terms with Brad Williams right now, so
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
didn't know
skip
that.
No, we are. He's
Alright.
great, but we've been trying to schedule him for his second appearance, and it's not fucking working out.
Yeah. Well, this podcast, we're not going to talk about the podcast.
Other
We're just
podcasts.
gonna
Why
do the
would you do that?
podcast. Yeah,
I don't even
stupid.
want to do that. We're
Have
going
you
to talk about
seen
other people. We're going to talk about instead. We're going to do what you want to do. We're going to talk about somebody else on a podcast, talking about somebody else's podcast on someone else's podcast. That was
We
Brendan
stick to
talking about
what-
Shane Gillis on JRE.
We stick to what got us to the dance, you know?
And you know what got us to the dance?
What?
Our fucking shoes.
Okay. Speaking of shoes, have you seen any good TV shows lately?
Any good TV shoes? I just
Shows.
rewatched Ant-Man and the Wasp. As far as
Seems bad.
TV shows, I've been watching The Chase. It's a game show. Have you watched it? I know you haven't.
Is
I don't
that-
know why I asked that.
Is that the tag one?
No. So The Chase is a very misleading name because it's a trivia game. But the questions are really good. 3 people have to answer these questions, right? And then there's one guy, his name is the Beast. He's this big motherfucker, British guy, real mean. And he's like a trivia fucking wizard. And all 3 of them are playing trivia against him. And like if he answers shit faster than you or more correct answers or whatever, he catches you and you don't go home with shit. And they're playing for like millions of dollars. And I would say we watched like 3 seasons of it, probably 40 something episodes of the show, maybe more. And I think 3 people have left with a penny, with any money whatsoever, because he just beats all of them. And then just like without any remorse, like you're going home broke. I don't know why the fuck you came here. It's pretty great. Nobody wins it. I love that because on game shows, I always pull for the contestants to lose. I always love when they bank or like get the most money up for stakes and then lose all of it. That is my favorite part of game shows. And
Deal or No
nobody
Deal
beats
was
this
great
fucking
for
guy.
that.
Yes, that's great. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I want you to
Yeah.
go all the way up, not guarantee, not take the guarantee, and just fucking lose $64,000 because you're an idiot. I love that. I love every bit of it.
Well, speaking of TV shows, I found a TV show that I enjoy a great deal.
Okay.
It's called Initial D. It's
Okay. Like dip.
it's a Japanese animated series from the 1990s, and it's
But you don't
it's
know what
about
Gundam
cars.
Wing is?
Who's that?
Gundam Wing is like the most successful anime of the 90s.
Is that the thing?
They're in
Yeah, no,
Gundams.
I don't care about that.
Okay, you jerk
Did you
off to it.
know the Japanese Power Rangers was like bloody and sick?
Yeah. Have you watched the one with James Vanderbeek?
No.
It's rated R. It's fucking
Really?
great. Yeah, they're cutting off each other's heads and shit.
Huh. I need to get more into Power Rangers, I guess.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking
Oh
great.
my god, I just realized the fucking painting in my background is crooked as shit.
Oh yeah, mine too. Look at Bill. He's seen better days.
Yeah. I don't like that.
And fucking
All right, well, I thought that would get better.
beat my
That's fine.
meat is such a, like, I tweeted that at you the other day, and when I did it, I was like, that is such a weird fucking phrase that isn't really used anymore. To beat your meat for masturbation. What's your favorite masturbation phrase? We should do a Rushmore on masturbation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to that.
Beat your
I'm
meat
gonna have to
is
think about that.
it's
That's
very
pretty
5th
good.
grade, but it's just weird that it kind of went away,
Yeah,
and it's a
that just
strange
shows
thing
our-
to say when you think about
That shows our age gap because that's literally like 7th and 8th grade for me.
it. Okay, yeah. Well, you're like what, 33?
Yeah,
How old are you? I never really know.
it's insulting at this point that you don't know.
Okay,
I'm
but your
not gonna answer
birthday,
that.
is February 22nd.
That's close.
Third.
I'll give you.
Eight,
I'll give you a
28.
2-day buffer.
Oh,
It's
is it the
totally fine.
24th?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Mine's January 25th. Did you know that?
Oh.
Because I gave you the answer.
Foxy,
Oh, Colin Katz
There's
on
a
the
cat.
podcast.
there's a cat.
Are you drinking? What are you drinking? Heineken?
Heineken. I can almost taste Heineken.
Who's the best? It doesn't matter. All right. Best
All right.
person from that country.
It's a bad show so far.
Bash Rutten. I don't know. I
You
think we're
know,
doing pretty good. I think all the Taliban stuff was very enlightening for people.
The Heineken bitch that like owns the whole thing, she's British. Did you know that? She's like
that's-
the
but it's
richest
Dutch,
bitch
isn't it?
in yeah, it's a Dutch company, but she's like the richest bitch in England or whatever.
Okay.
She's richer than the Queen.
How did
I
they
think she's
never
like the
sponsor
third
Bash Rutten? Richer than the
richest
Queen.
bitch.
She's
Yeah.
not richer than the Queen because the
Yes,
Queen
she
doesn't.
is.
No,
Yeah,
because
she is. Yeah, she is.
the Queen doesn't have net worth.
Okay.
You don't need money if you're the Queen. So you have infinite monies
well, not infinite.
because you can just get what you want.
Well, I
Just
mean, I
print more.
guess-
You're the Queen,
Yeah, I guess
so you
that
don't really
is
have a net worth.
how
or-
America works.
Yeah, you don't have and that's what England is, a knockoff America. It's like Diet America.
Okay.
The royal
Makes-
family is fucking weird. That's a weird system.
Yeah, I saw. I think it was like the New York Post had a headline. It was like Prince Harry and his bitch are left speechless after the fall of Afghanistan. It's like,
Okay, it sounds like when you say Prince, it's like it sounds like a fucking Disney movie.
oh yeah,
It's
bad.
dumb. It's really stupid. It's not the 1600s. Unless we're jousting for our freedom, we should stop saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
President's not any better. What should we have?
I don't know. I feel like it's just bad now.
Okay. You know what
What's-
makes podcasts better?
when
When
you
one of the
don't
hosts
say
just
it's
keeps
bad
saying
all the
this
time?
is bad over and over and
Yeah.
over again. You do that on
No,
History
just-
Buffs too, man. Get over
I'm
it.
trying to. I'm
Pick it
trying
up.
to do a good show. You know.
All right. Well, I'm waiting on you.
Shouts out to Black Mark.
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to shout him out.
But yeah, that anime.
Is there
was
anybody
pretty
black
cool.
named Mark?
Yeah, Black Mark.
But other than him,
Fucking idiot.
important ones.
Mark Wahlberg. He's pretty black.
No, it's as white as it gets. He actually beat a Vietnamese guy blind because he wasn't white.
Doesn't have anything to do with being black.
It was racism. It was because he wasn't white. That's why he did it.
Okay, it doesn't have anything to do. Asian racism and black racism are barely connected.
Yeah, but if a black
Completely different reasons.
okay, do you think a black guy is going to beat up a Vietnamese guy until he's blind because he's not white?
No.
All right, there we go. Mark Wahlberg's white.
Yeah.
We'll fucking solve that.
The black guy that looks like John Cena is probably named Mark.
I've seen that guy. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, hey, at least
That
you
was
at least you made the podcast relevant. There's a meme from this week.
I don't know who's another black Mark.
I can't think of any. Mark. Man, I feel like there's somebody
Mark
obvious that we're
Cuban.
missing.
He owns a basketball team. That's pretty black.
He's Cuban. He's not a white guy. We got Marcus Luttrell. Sounds like a black
Marcus Luttrell is the blackest name of all
Sounds
time,
like one.
and ironically, he's the whitest guy ever.
Yeah. Mark. Yeah, I don't know, man.
You know how blown away I was when I saw a picture of Marcus Luttrell.
Mark Wahlberg.
I was like, "You have
Mark.
2 black names."
Mark McGuire. Mark. See, I'm thinking of athletes, and I feel like that's racist. And my mind's
That is
inherently trying to think of
racist, for
athletes.
sure. James Harrison, not named Mark.
No, he's not. I can't think of any. Mark
Michael
Anthony.
Jordan, not named
That's
Mark.
not named Mark. Mark Norman.
Mark Norman is.
Yeah.
I mean, he is so white. He did grow up in a black neighborhood, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be the closest we're gonna get.
That might be. God, that's.
Does
fucking
Marcus
weird.
count?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
Marcus counts as a Mark. I
Mark.
think that's a different name.
Yeah, I don't think so because it has to have a K. If it was Marcus with a K, sure.
I
But if
went
it's
to-
Marcus with a C, no. And anybody that spells their name Mark with a C, get the fuck out of here. You don't count
get
either.
the fuck out.
Was that Mark Maron? Doesn't he do that?
I
Get the
think
fuck
so.
out of here.
Karl Marx can suck my tiny ass dick for sure.
Mm,
That's not
Yeah.
necessarily a Mark, but
Mark, god damn, that's crazy.
the way your beard is trimmed right now, you kind of look like Keanu Reeves.
really, that's great. It's not trimmed.
That's
at
the only
all.
compliment
It's just
I'll
grown out,
ever
but
give you.
thanks. It is not trimmed in any way.
Um,
It hasn't been touched in a month and a half.
I went to
um,
alternative school with a white kid named Marcus.
That's school for retards.
That's school for bad people who do bad things.
Okay.
I was in a
We're-
gang.
oh,
Thomas.
so we're on the same page.
I was in a ICP related gang, and that's
Yeah.
why I went to alternative school because I was hard.
Were you really? Were you a juggler?
I jumped a guy. I was not.
No, I didn't say anything about
I
jumping. I'm
was-
talking
I
about
was-
clown shit.
I was in an insane clown posse gang, and I was completely unfamiliar with the group.
What's your okay? I was about to say, what's your favorite ICP song?
No idea. Never heard him.
You just thought they look cool, or what? Are you like Fago a lot?
Somebody asked me to do it, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't have anything else going on. I'll
Yeah.
be in a gang." And then we jumped a kid in, and I went to alternative school. It was like
You went to-
literally like,
You went to alternative school for one fight?
yeah, well, it was gang related activities. I was in a gang for 2 days,
so
and
I
then
got
all
my-
that happened.
7th grade. I got my ass whooped like 4 times and got like 2 days suspensions for it.
I got my ass whooped. I don't remember if it was 6th or 7th grade, but I mean, it was so bad.
I got my ass beat 3 times by the same dude.
I
Bubba
got my
Clayton.
ass.
I couldn't get away from him.
Well, that's what happened with me. It was a completely reasonable interaction
Yeah.
until he started throwing, and I think his locker was above mine, and I was
Yeah.
getting shit out of my locker, and he just walked up to me and said, "Move," and I said, "No," and then he literally just started punching me in the face, and
Well,
he
yeah.
probably punched me in the face 57 fucking times and beat my ass from one wall of the hallway to the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
No,
like-
that's exactly what I'm picturing in my head is what happened to me in 7th grade.
Yeah.
It's like
It's-
we
we-
moved down the hall, like there was everyone surrounding us, and they like moved with us, like they were a fucking school of fish, and we were in the circle like pit, and he was hitting me like wall to wall.
And you're just falling back, and he just
Yeah, I
keeps
don't know
hitting
what
you.
to do.
And the shots are like causing more backwards, more momentum, and you just keep falling back faster and faster.
So this guy was held back twice, right? So he was like 15 in 7th grade. He was huge. He was at least 6 foot. And this is in 7th grade. Huge guy, Bubba Clayton, big country corn-fed motherfucker. People used to pay him
Thomas,
to,
can I request a race?
white,
Oh.
very white, like
Bubba
redneck.
makes sense.
Yeah, his name's
I do
Randall.
know.
His
I
name's
do know-
Randall Clayton, nicknamed Bubba.
I know two black Bubbas, so that was a legitimate question.
NASCAR driver and Bubba
Mhm.
Sparks. And he he beat me up so bad. And then what really sucked is I couldn't do anything about it. Is the second time he beat me up so bad, but it was on the bus, so it was
You
not a
didn't
lot
have
of
a fun
people.
time on the bus.
It was not a lot of people there. I almost killed a man on the bus, but it was.
Here's the other, you didn't have a good childhood. The more
No,
I find out
no,
about
for
your
sure.
childhood, it was not cool.
No, I turned out all right though. But
Yeah.
Anyways, we fought on the bus and not a lot of people saw it, I guess. It somehow got around. We were both suspended. It somehow got around that I won the fight. I didn't land a punch, that I beat him up and that I made him swallow a tooth. That was the stories. I made him swallow one of his teeth. So the day we got back to school, both of us, he beat me up again because he thought I was telling everybody I beat his ass. And I had nothing to do with it. So it was three times. Jeez. And then I remember I was in Lyft, which is for gifted students.
Retards.
Right? Yeah. Except the opposite. And it's for all the people that are going to be fucking depressed when they get older. And I was in there, and somehow he got put in there. This dude's failed 2 grades, and he's a gifted. So everybody else is in like
he's taken all the classes 3 times, dude.
So how is everybody else in there is like in every accelerated class in the school, and then he shows up fucking 3 times bigger than everybody. And I'll never forget it. We were in fucking 8th grade, and he comes and he sits next to me, and he's just like, "What's up, man? You're the only person I know in here." And I'm like, oh, this guy who's beat my ass 3 times, he wants to be friends because he's sad because he doesn't know anyone and he's nervous. So me and this motherfucker became friends only because I didn't want to get killed. And he ended up being a very funny guy. But like we're friends on Facebook now and shit. And he'll send me a message asking me how I'm doing occasionally. He's married to somebody else we went to school with, has some kids, works out of the shipyard. Now he's normal sized because he was an adult in 8th grade. So now that we're both older, I'm like, I would love to, not now, I'm fucking fat, but like a few years ago, I would love to run it back, but I never got that opportunity.
Is he a Christian, like a hardcore Christian now?
No, he's not.
Okay.
No, he ended up being a pretty cool dude. I think he probably got beat at home. He was very tall and he wasn't that smart. So he liked to fight people.
The guy that fought me, he is in prison forever.
Okay.
So I won that fight in the end. But so that fight happened. I got my ass beat from one end of the hallway to the one wall to the other. Like I said, he probably landed 57 punches if I'm being conservative.
Yeah.
They broke up the fight. They took both of us into the office.
Yeah.
And then I got called in when it was my turn. And the principal had the security camera footage up. And I was like, oh, so they caught the whole thing. So they're going to see that I did absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm going to be vindicated here. And dude, they played it back and I'm literally getting my ass whooped. And I have my hands up trying to stop punches from hitting my face.
Sure.
And he literally runs into my right hand. My palm is up like this. And his forward momentum from beating my ass, he runs his fucking jaw like into my hand. And it was literally a punch like this. And his head barely fucking moved. And they're like, well, you threw a punch, so you're getting suspended too. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Same school that I got suspended and almost kicked out for bringing a bullet to school. And I got suspended for 10 days with a school board tribunal to decide my fate.
Sounds like a newspaper.
Possession of an explosive compound.
Which is true.
Not true.
Nope. Bullets don't explode?
It is a piece of metal.
Okay.
I'm not talking about No, listen. I'm not talking about a bullet with a casing and gunpowder and a primer.
Okay.
I'm talking about a bullet.
Okay. I guess I didn't know they were different.
Yeah.
So only reason I know the difference at all, like how a bullet works, is I watched a documentary on The Crow, what killed Brandon Lee, and they broke down the bullets.
So the thing that should have been in the end of that round, which would be a bullet, is what I had. The thing that comes out of the gun.
You know what we needed whenever we were getting our asses beat that bad?
Beretta firearms.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing an ad. We needed Brendan Schaub to be there to save us.
Yeah, true. Beretta firearms is better than
Beretta Schaub.
Okay. What we have like a promo code or whatever for them.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Who gives a fuck?
I think it's Rushmore. Nobody uses it.
At this point, we just get sponsors that are funny.
Dude, we have so many sponsors, some that we never even fucking speak about because none of you people use them. Matter of fact, some of you have used Pure Spectrum because they are the best sponsor.
They are the only one.
But PureSpectrumCBD.com, promo code Rushmore10. Some of you do use that, but use BetterHelp. A lot of you really fucking need therapy. BetterHelp.com/Rushmore podcast.
We get so much money.
We get so much money. If anyone uses it, guess what? You have it.
Please use that.
If you want us to get paid, you will get 10% off of your first month, and then you never have to use it again. I don't give a fuck.
Tell you what, I don't know how legal this is, but I'll go ahead and say it. If you use the promo code and you have proof of it, and
Pepper will fuck you.
No, and we get money for it, hit me up, and I will give you 20% of what we make.
Okay.
So you get
that's a good bit of money.
It's a good bit of money. I'm not at liberty to say exactly how much it is, but it'll be worth your while.
It's a handful of paper things.
Yeah, you can buy some drugs with that for sure.
Yeah. You'd be good. But yeah, go to betterhelp.com/Rushmore podcast. It automatically applies the fucking code. You get 10% off your first month. Way cheaper than actually getting a therapist. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Zoom with them. And you can fire them without notice. Like if you want a new therapist or counselor, you can just say, I don't want to talk to that person again. They give you another one.
And you can leave that therapist with so many questions. Like, I thought I was doing a good job. What the fuck is that guy's problem?
You don't have to tell
Here's
them
what I
anything.
want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to sign up for BetterHelp. I want you to get a therapist. I want you to just really start a relationship with this guy or gal.
Yep.
I want you to have months worth of sessions with this person. I want you to really like tell him your fucking darkest secrets. Like, get tight with this fucking person.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, just request a different fucking therapist after everything's been going great for months, if not years.
Yeah.
And then just break it off and fuck them up.
Do you tell
them up. Make that therapist go to a therapist.
Do you tell them?
No.
Yeah, I would say something along the lines of like, we have gotten really close. You have done a lot for me. But honestly, I would say directly because of our conversations, I think tonight's the night that I'm just going to go ahead and go through with it. And then just click out. Leave them with that.
Legally, I would not recommend you do that.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is all hypothetical.
Yeah.
This is all like if we were frogs.
If you're going to do that, then just do it on camera.
Kill yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then
I don't want anybody to actually kill them. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't like that either, because then we have one less listener.
Well, that's what you're saying. You're saying they should video them killing themselves. I don't think they should do that at all.
I don't think they should do that either.
Okay, but you just said they should.
You were saying. That's
no.
what you were saying.
They should tell the therapist they are, and then just start with a new
Oh,
therapist.
so you want
and do it
people
all
to
over
fucking
again.
lie? You want people to fucking lie? I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, that's
Don't
my
lie.
favorite thing.
Always be
definitely
honest.
lie. Always lie.
You see Bear?
What are you talking about? Always lie.
cat.
No, I don't see Bear.
The cat. Bear.
No, I don't see
Bear.
Bear. Where's Bear?
Bear.
I don't see
right
Bear.
there.
Oh, I see Bear. You're light. The room's so goddamn dark. It's hard.
Yeah, I like it. I like the
Okay.
room being dark.
Yeah, I bet you do.
All right.
You
Was
got
that
anything? You were like, I came with a bunch of shit to talk about. I got hours of material. What do you
Oh,
got?
dude, I
What's
already
next?
said like a bunch of stuff. Oh,
I've
every
carried
time,
this whole thing.
every time, and I don't know if this is what you try to do, but every time you pretend like I'm dead on the podcast, I get not a bunch, but I get like calls from people that I was friends with in high school. They're like, "Hey, man, did I delete the voicemail already?"
Oh, you got a voicemail? Well, say I had people reaching out that I know don't know you really. They were just being fucking nosy.
I deleted the voicemail.
No. I had people reaching out that were just being fucking nosy. They were just like, oh, did
Where's
your
that at?
podcast partner die?
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, of course he did. I killed him. My mom made a joke about you earlier.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
Hey, bud, just calling to make sure you're still alive. Saw that Rushmore post. I don't know if that was a hoax or not, but definitely, just making sure that you're alive, bud.
Who's that?
Like one of my friends from high school.
He doesn't sound very concerned.
All right.
He's kind of.
I mean, I'm just letting you know.
You didn't answer, so I'm not. He's like not in a panic at all.
Yeah.
He's just
I'm
like,
just
yeah,
letting you know.
get back to me if you fucking feel like it.
this.
But yeah, I got several. My mom, even today, I'm in a group chat with my mom, my brother, and my sister, and
I'm glad Karen likes
we were talking about the history of the Brady Bunch, and what happened on that show, and what Mike Brady did for a living to afford such a lavish life.
Is that what people
he's an
talk about
architect.
when they have moms?
Yeah, he's an architect. But Zane was asking like how he died and stuff, and he died from AIDS because he was gay. And well, not because he was gay, but he was gay and he died from AIDS, so coincidence. But
Wait, what'd you say, Thomas? Huh?
But anyways, Zane was like, "What do they do for a living?"
Are you trying to say that AIDS is a gay disease?
Not only
that is
not
what you said
exclusively, but
that
he
is what you said.
no.
Oh, so you mean Eazy-E's gay? Is that's what you're trying to say? You're trying to shatter the black community.
Eazy was gay.
Oh boy,
Eazy-E was a full blown rapper who was gay.
I guess I'm done with this podcast now.
Anyway, so we were talking about Mike Brady and what he did for a living and how he turned down a commercial opportunity because he had integrity, and it was to teach Peter, his son, like, you stand up for what you believe in, even if they fire you. And I accidentally said it was to teach Pepper, his son, a lesson. And my mom was like, he couldn't teach Pepper shit. Pepper's dead. You must have met Peter because Pepper's not even alive. He's not going to teach him anything. And I was like, that's a great point. That's a great point.
Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, I remember when we were at a birthday party and we were recording one of the first episodes of this, and my mom didn't know who you were and didn't think you were real, and she thought I was just trying to leave the birthday party. I don't know if you remember this, but she thought I was just trying to
birthday.
Well, because I'm from the fucking South. So she thought I was just trying to leave and didn't want to be there. And I was like, dude, I have to go record a podcast. She's like, what's a podcast? And I'm like, what's this thing where we do this thing? And she's like, who are you recording with? I was like, my friend Pepper. And she was like, oh, are you going to meet your friend Root Beer there too? Like, she thought I was just making up fucking food names to get out of going to the party, being at the party. But you're a real person. You're not a food. And we did do a podcast. And now she knows that. But she wishes you were dead because it would make her jokes funnier.
Yeah. No, I would kill myself to make your mom's jokes work. 100%. Just say the word.
Are you excited to see me next week?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was next week. That is next week. Hey, yeah, get ready, motherfuckers, because we're gonna be reunited and we're gonna have some good fucking episodes.
Feels so good. Probably be drunk too. I haven't drank since I've been there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't drank once. I have not drank. I haven't drank in Austin once.
Are you gay now?
Yeah, I haven't drank. I didn't drink the whole first time, and then I came into town, and then I haven't drank since I've been back.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't fucking go anywhere to drink, I guess.
Have you been
I've
pretending?
never been a drink at home person.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm a fucking drink at the Celtic person.
You don't have any friends.
Exactly. So I have not drank at all.
Yeah. Well,
if
it makes you feel any better,
I've lost like 17 pounds and probably from not drinking.
If it makes you feel any better, the one time that I've been out in like the past, well, actually, the one time that I've been out since your going away party, I got COVID. So yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's you okay?
Yeah, that wasn't for dramatic effect.
Okay.
As much as it may seem.
What are you weighing these days?
I'm under 190.
No. Talk about where you're over, not under.
I'm over 185. I'm under 190.
What's your fight weight? What do you try to stay at?
If I'm 175, I am pool boy.
I think that's what you were a year ago when you did that Andrew Santino video. I don't know if you saw my tweet earlier.
No. I was 185 then.
Were you? Because you looked considerably smaller than you do now.
Yeah.
It was pointed out to me by somebody else.
5 pounds on me is huge. Like I gained 5 pounds.
It's a lot.
When I start getting fat.
Yes. A friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, messaged me earlier. They saw that Andrew Santino video.
Hey, tell that faggot to shut the fuck up.
They said,
I like that.
They said Pepper has gained a lot of weight since that video.
God damn, who was that? Let me know who the fuck that is so I can.
I said it was mainly. I know for a fact they're listening right now, and well, not right now, but they will be when we post this. And I was like, yeah, it's really only his face. I said I pointed out he had a stomach bulge the other night when he was at Phil's, and he got defensive and said he didn't. And I was like, all right. I was like, I noticed it a little bit, and then I look at your Twitter, and the last thing you tweeted is you ate a whole Little Caesars by yourself. So I was like, all right, yeah. I was like, no, that makes sense. But then you look back at that video, you had a great jawline.
Okay, all right.
Your shoulders still look good right now.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna fat shame Pepper.
You got clothes hangers right now.
That's what this episode's all about.
You got clothes hangers. Do you want to know? Do you want to know who said that to me?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Because I'll hate him forever.
No, you won't.
I don't want to know.
You like him? Okay. I thought you liked being fat shame. I'm still fatter than you. I'm still fatter than you. I have lost almost 20 pounds in the last month, but I'm still fatter than you. I think it's just from not drinking.
I'm hoping that not being able to taste anything will lead me into a healthier life.
But not if you're eating a Little Caesars when you can't taste
so far
anything.
hasn't fucking worked. But I'm just saying, hopefully, in my mind, when I think about things, I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably do that.
Okay, I think so. You're a person that can get it off quick when you want to, when you think about it, when you try to. It just seems like you haven't really been trying the last few weeks, and I guess you're dying or whatever.
Yeah, I could lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, easy.
All right.
People say it's unhealthy. It's not unhealthy.
It's not unhealthy. It's a lot of it's just water that you're just fucking excess holding on to because you eat so much salt and shit. But at the same time, you're the only person that I know personally that has gained weight having COVID.
Okay, that hurts, but
that's an observation. It's not an insult.
Okay.
Also, you might be the only person. I think you're the only person I know that I've talked to while they had COVID. Period.
Yeah.
And it's been twice. I don't think I know anybody else that had it.
You know, down here it's like bad.
That's what I hear.
They closed Walmart.
Yeah, for cleaning.
Yeah.
It opens back tomorrow.
The high school is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're wide open. Today was the first day of school for the girls.
Yeah, that's good.
And Casey goes to school with 2,800 people. We'll see how it goes.
Did you see a NASCAR race by chance?
Oh, dude, no. You want to get into the topic?
Let's get into this goddamn topic. This week we're going to do our Mount Rushmore of wars.
Yeah, good guy. What is it
good for?
Absolutely.
Hey.
So you know why I chose this topic?
No.
because I rewatched. I showed the girls Rush Hour last night, the original. It's so
Okay.
goddamn funny. It holds up by far. But that's one of the like bits in there is Jackie Chan singing "War" over and over again because he doesn't really know English, and he's like, "This is great." I can't. I'm not gonna do an impression. But he's
Do
like,
it. No, fuck you. No, do a racist Asian impression,
He's
or I
just
quit
like-
the podcast
okay.
now.
He's like, this is great American music.
See, that's
Yeah.
way better than I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be.
And then Chris Tucker's like, what?
You never touch a black man's radio.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's like, can you do this to Beach Boys? No. But they're singing War, and it made me think of this topic. Great movie though. Rush Hour fucking holds up.
What
It's
is
very
Chris
funny.
Tucker doing these days? by
Stand
the
up.
way? Oh yeah, he is.
I
back
saw
doing
him
stand-up.
with Dave Chappelle a few years ago in New
Yeah,
Orleans.
that was quite a few years ago.
It wasn't good.
I wonder
Yeah, it
what
was
he's
like
doing, like, now.
2017, I think. I think he's just doing stand up. I heard they're doing a Rush Hour 4.
Wasn't he on the Epstein flight logs?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What does that mean though? You know,
That
because
means
nothing's came
he's
of that.
a pedophile.
Oh, is he? It's been a while, and nobody's getting indicted. I don't think it happened.
I wonder why.
I don't think it happened.
I wonder why.
Like I think there was an island, but I think they were like having parties and playing Twister and stuff. I don't think there
Okay.
was any underage girls there. I'll say it.
Okay.
I feel like it would have came out by now. We were all duped.
Yeah.
We were tricked. What's taking so long?
What's your
Charge
number
one of
4?
them. Charge one of them, Pepper. What's taking so
They're
long?
all dead.
No, they're not. Chris Tucker's alive and well.
Oh yeah, but a plane
Just Lane, whatever Maxwell is still alive.
for now.
Just chilling.
I mean, not just chilling. She's
Just hanging out in
like
jail.
a supermax prison, but
All right. Yeah.
Not-
I think
not
those are the
prison,
good ones.
jail.
Those are the good ones.
What's your number 4 in your Rushmore Wars?
Sam Hunt went to court today.
Who's that? Is that the
He's-
country guy?
Yeah, the country guy that just talks over beats or whatever. He had like a
I
three-
was being sarcastic.
yeah, he had like 3 felony. He's the body like a back row guy. He had 3 felony,
when I tell you
felony
that doesn't
DUI
even,
charges.
that doesn't even fucking like that's not even a whisper of a bell ringing in my head. I have no idea.
He
what you're
had
talking
3
about.
felony.
Do you know, what's his name?
Sam
Sam Hunt?
Hunt. Yeah,
You know who Sam Hunt is?
he was really popular with the ladies like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I guess he's a singer.
Country singer. Yeah,
Nobody.
awful. It's like the epitome. It's like Florida Georgia Line if it was one person. But yeah, he
Okay.
had
Yeah,
3
anyways,
felony,
yeah.
3 felony DUIs. Went to court.
They
today.
don't sponsor this podcast.
They gave him a year in jail, and then they reduced it to 2 days of drunk driving school.
Bobby Schmurder got out.
Oh, dude, don't even know who that is. I thought Bobby Shmurda was a character that Tyler the Creator played for 6 years.
He's got one good song.
Is he a real person or is he a character?
Oh yeah, no, he's a real person.
Okay, I thought he was like
he's-
an alter ego of somebody.
No, he's a good rapper, but
Okay,
he's got like I don't know. I wouldn't say one good song. He's got like 2 good songs.
probably not though. Probably
He's
like
got one.
half,
He's got like,
probably
one
half
of the best.
of each of them.
One of the best music videos ever.
Okay.
But go ahead. What's your war?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes.
Are you going to close this out with the best war?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about when you think about war? You think about handicapped people. You think about
Okay.
wheelchairs. You think about Joe Swanson. My number 4 is Patrick Warburton, the voice of Joe Swanson, the voice of a bunch of different people. More importantly, the voice of Brock Sampson, my favorite from Venture Brothers, which I think is one of the most underrated shows of all time.
I would humbly say the voice of reason. In
Patrick-
today's America.
Warburton, one of the best voiceover guys ever.
But he's a bad motherfucker. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Now, in my head, I keep picturing Rob Riggle. It's not him.
No,
Those two are very similar in heads and voices.
they're cousins.
But Patrick Warburton has that deeper fucking. He's like Vin Diesel if he was cool.
Do
But
a
my number 4 is
impression
Patrick
of him.
Warburton. Oh, fucker wouldn't do that if I were
That's
you.
bad.
All right.
Well, my number 4 is
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt versus
Oh.
the Daytona 500.
That's not a war. That's a battle.
Really?
Yeah.
Battles don't usually kill people, Thomas.
Did he die at Daytona?
Yeah, he died at Daytona.
You know that. Okay. I know very little about NASCAR.
You didn't even
You
have to
could
say
have stopped
NASCAR
right
there.
there.
There we
I
go.
know very little about Daytona or about NASCAR, but isn't Daytona like the one? Is it Daytona or Talladega? I feel like I can see the shape of
It's-
Talladega right now. Hold on, shut up. I feel like I can see the shape of Talladega in my head. Isn't Daytona the circle or the oval? Like it's the very simply laid out track.
Yeah. So it's called a tri-oval. So imagine
That's fucking gay.
it's not gay.
What is it? What is this a math NASCAR thing? Is it geometry and NASCAR together? But it's like it's left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn, and nothing else.
Yeah. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Okay. That you know what? It's probably not fair, but in my head now, knowing that I watched that race, but knowing that Dale Earnhardt died at that one, which is like the easiest track to navigate, knowing that he died at that one, it takes away from him a little bit. Makes him seem like a little bit of a pussy to me.
Well, here's the thing. He hated restrictor plate racing. He hated those big tracks where you just went wide open.
Because they were so easy.
He thought that there was no skill involved. It was just all basically luck. It was like whoever got, because in pack racing, like whoever gets like pushed and
yeah, you're kind of working off the gravity of everybody else. It's hard to get past them.
So he always thought that basically there was no skill involved at all.
I agree.
But he fucking killed it at all of them. I think he's got
killed him.
Yeah, but I mean he's got so many restrictor plate track wins. He was
why does it call it that? What does that mean?
So they used to just let them have big fuck engines, and they got up to like 210 miles an hour, which is very fast.
Sure.
And when you wreck at 210 miles an hour, it's devastating. Just the physics involved are very fucked up. And so what they did, they put a restrictor plate on the carburetor that lets in less air. So because you have less air, you have to have less fuel, and it restricts the horsepower output of the engine.
That sounds gay.
It is kind of gay.
Okay. And Dale didn't like that. He wants to go fast, and turn.
Well, he likes short tracks because they do involve more skill.
And Talladega's more like shaped almost like a bat.
No, Talladega and Daytona are.
I feel like Talladega's a little curvier than Daytona.
No, Talladega is actually a little bit bigger.
Okay. I've been to Talladega.
Yeah, you can go. I would say arguably you can go faster at Talladega than you can at Daytona.
Okay, it seems to take away from his death a little bit for me. That it was such a simple race.
I think Daytona might be a little bit wider, like the actual racing surface.
Yeah, and I only know my race, my NASCAR race shapes from NASCAR 2000 on 64.
Yeah, that's good.
When you would pick a track to race on, they would have them shaped out, so you know which ones are difficult.
But he won so many restrictor plate races, but couldn't win the Daytona 500.
Really?
Came in second a shit ton of times, like something crazy, like 6-7 times.
Mostly to
Jeff won a couple, not mostly two. It was a smorgasbord of race winners.
Tony Stewart.
He won.
Bobby Labonte won some.
Terry Labonte, his brother.
Terry won some. Yeah, Kellogg's number 5. Mark Martin, of course.
Yeah, I just listened to a podcast with Terry Labonte's crew chief when he won the championship, Bill Inman.
Oh my God, that sounds so boring. I thought you were going to say you listened to a podcast with Terry Labonte, but you listened to a guy that worked for him.
Yeah, he was Richard Petty's crew chief forever.
Wow.
So, anyways, in 1998, he finally won the 500.
Oh, so he won it?
But did he though?
Because it got him in
2001. Because he fucking thought that full face helmets were for faggots, and
True.
You don't need anything around your neck.
True.
You just fucking go there and go fast and fucking hit that shit. Kenny Schrader turned him to the wall, and in one of the least dramatic crashes of all time.
If you can go watch it, it's not that. I mean, it's a crash.
You can go watch.
You would not
so
think
many other.
You
could go see fucking not Austin Dillon. Who's the other guy? Maybe it was Austin Dillon. Like get thrown 20 feet up in the air and hit the fucking catch fence, and the car is basically like the size of your fucking coffee table in your living room after it's done fucking flipping and everything. That guy was totally fine, walked away totally fine, and then you watch Dale Earnhardt's wreck where it's fucking just in the wall. That's it.
Is Austin Dillon the dumbest name you've ever heard in your life?
It's a white name for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a frat name. That's what that is.
Do you think NASCAR needs more black people?
I think that they need what they deserve.
Okay. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is, and like I said, I was just watching Ant-Man and Wasp before this. But my number 3 is one of the best in the MCU, really, because it introduced the new Tom Holland Spider-Man. But it's my number 3 is Captain America's Civil War.
Okay.
It introduced the new Tom Holland Spider-Man. It had all of them. It was better than the fucking Avengers movie. Before Infinity War and shit. But Infinity War would have been a good one. Didn't even cross my mind.
That's the one where Iron Man and
Captain America are like they're beating each other's guts up. Yeah.
That was pretty gay.
Each other. Really just for Spider-Man. Tom Holland's a cutie. What's your number 3?
My number 3 in my Rushmore of wars is. I got 2. I'm debating on doing.
Okay.
Do you like getting high or do you like radical Islam?
Oh, Islam, Taliban.
Okay. The war on terror.
Oh, okay. It didn't
Okay.
work.
Well, then fuck you. Then the war on drugs.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah.
Nothing came of it. It didn't do anything. It's
You know,
an invisible war.
the Braves are about to lose. The Braves are about to lose this goddamn game.
Oh, fucking
See
hey.
that?
Hey, you know what? You can
See
take that clip.
Look at that. That
What?
just came out of my throat, dude.
Oh, gross. You can take that clip the Braves are about to lose and put it in any podcast, and it's going to fucking be accurate. Nobody will know what week it is. No, it's pretty incredible how they climbed their way to first place in the last month.
Oh, yeah.
They were doing so bad.
They've won 12 out of the last 14.
Yeah, they were doing so bad, and they just fucking picked it up. They
Anyways,
said, "Fuck it, we don't need all this."
yeah, the war on drugs, dude.
That's terrible.
It's a cool war, dude.
Fuck Nancy Reagan. Rest in peace. Fuck Ronald
Brave
Reagan.
to say that.
Rest in peace. Fuck who else? Smokey the Bear.
It's a good thing you're saying rest in peace after all these names, because if you wouldn't have, there's going to be some patriots knocking on your door.
Hey, rest in
looking
peace,
for
Trevor
revenge.
Moore. Were you a Trevor Moore fan?
I don't care, dude.
Really?
It annoys me that people pretend to give a fuck after somebody dies all the time.
I think
Nobody
if people
gives.
like, I think if people like the
Nobody
person,
gave.
they care.
Nobody gives a fuck
Well,
about
nobody
Trevor
gave it-
Moore.
People gave a shit that you died last week. They were messaging me.
Sure.
You don't think that was real? You don't think people care that you died? Because I had people legitimately think you died.
Yeah. I think you should stop pretending that I'm dead.
Okay. Oh, it's
'Cause
over
it's
now.
like
So we
once
have a new
year.
episode. Yeah, it's over now.
It's like once a year that happens.
yeah, it was
and
just funny
we get
because
to the same-
you were making fun of COVID victims, so it was funny to. All right,
I don't know if I was making fun.
you hated them, dude.
Well,
you should
actually, I
have heard,
was.
you should have heard him after we stopped recording.
No.
But yeah, My Sacrifice. I know you wanted that played at your funeral. I thought it would work.
It's a good song. I just
It is.
recently learned how to play that song.
Yeah.
It is fun as shit to play.
Well,
Sorry.
dude. Okay, you can shit on Scott Stapp all you want,
Yeah.
call him cheesy and shit, and he did become a caricature of himself. It's like Fred Durst, but you're not going to tell me Mark Tremonti isn't an incredible guitar player. He writes, even if it's not always technically sound, he writes some of the tastiest riffs that are so fucking fun to play.
Somebody requested that I do the Marlin song that Scott Stapp did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
Before the
gave it a re-listen, and I'm like, damn, it's like the lyrics are
yeah, dude.
retarded. Like
Yeah.
the dumbest
his
song
power,
ever written about.
It's his delivery.
It's a good song.
It's a good
I
song.
listened to him like
Scott
you're
Stapp.
a double player or
Scott
whatever.
Stapp had a debut album whenever he left Creed called The Great Divide. It's a good fucking album. It's like 2004 or 5. It's a good album, solo album. But Mark Tremonti writes tastily. All his Alter Bridge shit, all the Creed shit. He knows how to fucking play guitar and make it fun to play.
Creed is on like the same level as like Seether to me.
Okay,
It's like it's very gay, but it's also like
tasty.
if it comes on the radio, you're gonna
Yeah,
be like,
it's all right.
"Knock
Yeah,
around
I can see that.
and I'm broken."
Seether got real bad. They got real jokey
Yeah,
about themselves. But yeah.
I think I've
The good
other
thing about
than-
Creed is they quit after 3 albums.
Yeah,
So their first album was really fucking good. Second album was all right, but they were so goddamn big. And then the third album, it's like, all right, they're just playing Creed characters. And then they stopped. They didn't keep fucking going like a Nickelback does, like Seether did, like all these bands that just fall off and begin to fucking suck. And then they put out 8 more albums.
if Creed did a reunion tour, are you buying a ticket?
Yeah, I'd go.
I think I am too.
Yeah, I would go. And I've seen Alter Bridge, which is just Creed, but it's with Miles Kennedy singing. And they're a great fucking band still. Like they play very well. They're a fun live show.
Oh no, it wasn't Seether. It was Shinedown. I've seen as far
Yeah.
as like bands that I've seen the most, other than like local bands that I was friends with. I've seen Shinedown like 4 times.
And they're another band that just they kept going when they shouldn't have. First album was
Yeah.
fine. It had some fucking bangers on it.
They
then
peaked
they
at the
just-
Simple Man cover, and
Yeah,
then
which is the first
after
album.
that, it was just
And then they just kept putting shit out and it just wouldn't stop. And then it became that they were just releasing the same songs over and over. Godsmack, they released like 10 albums that are just the same fucking single every few years.
I think I've said it on the podcast before, but I saw Crossfade open up for Leonard Skinner one time.
Yeah, CrossFit.
The most impressive band I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like coming in with the lowest expectations. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Crossfade, they're fucking gay as shit. And then the dude opened up with like a 10-minute sound check guitar solo or
Yeah.
something. And
And they do the dueling vocals back and forth.
I mean, they absolutely blew everybody out of the fucking water.
Yeah,
It
I
was
saw
incredible.
them at CPR Fest way before you lived down there, like
Yeah.
2003 or 4.
Whoa, dude, chill. Don't burn
Alright.
the house down.
Where are we at? What number are you on?
I'm on my number 2.
Did I do my 2? I
don't
got to
think
do
so.
mine then.
Yeah, you do.
What was your
2.
3? Oh, War on Drugs. God,
War on Drugs.
weak. What my number two
And by the way,
is-
drugs won for sure.
yeah. My
Drugs
number two
are
is
Afghanistan. Drugs are Vietnam. Drugs are all the other wars.
Afghanistan won.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. My number two is Star Wars.
Learn how wars work, you fucking idiot.
Star
My
Wars.
number two is
wars are in-
also
my
my
num-
number
my-
two is also Star Wars.
Do you have one specifically?
The first couple, I guess.
Yeah, a few of them here and there would be the.
Well, I mean, like the
answer.
first couple is like that's all like kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
I don't mean the first like I don't
the
mean, like-
originals.
yeah,
Like 4 and 5
yeah,
and 6.
yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the Death Star, the cool
Yeah.
one.
That's the cool one. The one with Darth Vader.
Yeah.
All the other shit, suck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Star
Braves
Wars.
did win, by the way.
Who'd they beat?
The Marlins.
Oh, great.
That's
They're
the we will.
they're really
soar
good. They're a really good team.
Scottsdale. No, they're not.
Yeah, I know. Sarcasm. Not impressive.
I'm wearing I'm wearing a fucking Star Wars shirt right now, bitch.
Oh shit, dude. I don't have anything Star Wars in
The
here. Dude.
Millennium Falcon.
I got a fucking Ewok or whatever
That's
they are.
not. That's
Okay.
not. You won that at a fair.
It yeah, Star Wars. You got anything you want to say about it? There, I mean, people know about Star Wars.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Probably would be, probably would have to be fucking that one.
Dude,
I
I
think
hate.
I think it's the alien that sits next to him at the bar in the first one where he cuts his hand off.
Yeah.
So what are you doing here?
I hate like
Star Wars talk, nerd talk,
yeah,
pop culture.
but
shit?
just all of it. Like
Oh.
any pop culture
Shout out AP.
podcast thing. Shout out AP. God bless him. But like
Did we do
any
his show?
yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, I beat you.
Yeah, I owe him a theme song. But somebody had COVID and I couldn't do it, and then I had COVID and I couldn't do it. I've been owing him a theme song. But to be fair, I owe people theme songs from like 2 years ago, and I'm never gonna do it. But I'll do APs because I like him.
Yeah, I
And
do
that's
like
gonna be
AP.
a fun one.
He's an accelerated person.
But boy, do I hate like just pop culture shows because it's people.
But you'll listen to a fucking pit crew guy from 1996. All right.
It's people that you generally don't give a fuck about. Well, I don't know. I guess if you're listening to who cares? But it's just people giving their opinions on shit that already exists. They didn't create anything. It's just them giving their opinion on something that already exists, and nobody gives a fuck. Why'd you take the mic cover off?
I want it nude.
All right,
I need to
It's a
watch this
bad
thing.
show.
Hey, that's your fourth time saying it.
Your number one is what?
You want my number one?
Yeah.
1996, 7, 8, 9,
Thank
Two-
God we didn't
and-
have the same one.
and 2000s. Oh, this is the clear number one answer. It is the greatest era in television history. You could pick your poison. Don't know what
Tom's
company
gonna
you
say
want.
something
You
about
could
pro
have.
wrestling.
You could have Ted Turner, your
I
Braves
can hear it in
guy.
his voice.
You could have Ted Turner, your Braves guy, or you could have Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. The Monday Night Wars, Monday Night Raw versus Monday Night Nitro, WCW versus WWF, the Attitude Era.
Do you
The
think that was
greatest era-
Ric Flair eating ass on the train?
Yeah, he was eating pussy, I think.
Wow.
Why? It was a plane. It was a private jet.
It looked like a train to me.
Oh well, you don't really know pictures.
True.
But yeah,
Have you ever
Monday
been
Night
on a
Wars.
train? No. Have you ever been on private jet? No.
You've never been on a train? Neither have I. I'm not even convinced that passenger trains are real. I don't know anybody that's been on one.
Have you ever taken part in a train? A sexual train?
Does only 3 people count? Like 2 people and the
Yeah.
victim?
I mean, I would say
Like
yeah,
2
I
people
would
and
say
the
that's
victim.
a small train.
Okay, yeah. I've been on a
Wait,
locomotive.
wait, 2 people? Wait, no. 2 people and a victim?
And then the person, yeah.
No.
Okay,
no,
that's
it
just a
needs to be
double
at
team.
least 3.
Well, then no.
That's it. Yeah,
No, I
that's
have
an
not.
Eiffel Tower.
I haven't.
Okay.
Well, that
Wow.
depends on how you do it.
Yeah, sure.
I like to be on the same side at the same time.
The architecture can change, but it's still what it is.
Sure, it's what it is. No, I have not been. Have you?
No.
Okay, cool. Great. We have that in common. I'm going to put my panties back on.
Wink.
Not my comment, though. Using the mic that way. What's your number one? It's Monday Night Wars. It's the greatest era of television in American history.
Yeah, I mean that's the only time I've ever
DX,
watched it live.
NWO, Stone Cold, The Rock, Triple H, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. The only time Hulk Hogan was good and not racist. It's the
I think
best
he
era.
was. I thought he was the most racist then,
Hollywood?
and that's why we like him.
Oh no, he was black then. Like he ditched the yellow and red and went black and white. because it was unity. And then he dyed his facial hair black right here. No, he wasn't racist.
Yeah,
What's
that was
your and he spray painted stuff? He like vandalized stuff a lot.
Yeah,
He'd spray paint
it's-
he'd spray paint NWO on stuff.
weird. That's one of my favorite things. It's like NI.
But what's your number one?
The war in my heart.
The war between the war
my
between
number one.
Rushmore podcast and history buffs.
My number one is World War II. It's cool. It's the best war.
You know, I think it's overrated. So I think people talk about it.
So shut the no. You.
I
don't
think people
know
talk
anything
about it so
fucking
much.
anything.
I think some people talk about it so much, and you're taught so much about it in school that you forget.
You're not
how,
taught. You're not taught shit about it in school.
not all the good shit, but you're taught all the basic shit. That's like the only one they teach you in school.
Yeah, I agree. You're
Yeah,
taught
it
like
makes you not realize until someone tells you way later on in your adult years how goddamn brutal and insane World War One is, because World War
True.
II is blown up so much. I think World War One is more cool than killing a bunch of Jews. I think World War One is way more brutal, way more interesting.
more brutal for sure, not more interesting.
Revolutionary War, lame.
Gay.
Yeah, that's fucking
Civil War, get the
Dude,
fuck
who gives
out
a
of here, dude.
fuck, dude?
I mean, they had some cool battles and stuff in the Civil War, but
Yeah, but it's not even the
Overall.
best Civil War. Captain America was on
Yeah.
my list.
World War II is the fucking shit.
World War One's pretty great. It's got to be close. You
World
gotta
War
think
One
it's close.
barely had planes, dude. What are you,
You don't
talking
need
about?
them. If you did have them, they'd be blown the fuck up. Wilbur White wasn't joining the goddamn military, and especially because his name was Wilbur Wright, not White. And I fucked it up.
got-
and he had a brother. What was it? Orville?
The,
I know
but
he
like the
made planes.
naval battles in World War One.
The belly button battles
Yeah.
of World War One. Navy's
World War II
overrated
was
too.
better.
It's the worst branch.
Oh, Navy is the coolest shit.
Oh my god, sailors
What?
are cool,
Guns, big
Sure.
guns, 13-inch guns. They're
dude.
cool.
Anybody listening that was in the Navy, I don't appreciate your service.
Okay. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I
We're
don't-
patriots. We're patriots. I'm gonna need you to step that comment back and fix it right now.
I apologize.
Thank you.
What's your favorite branch of the military? Rushmore of military branches. Go.
Oh boy. All right.
Space Force, Air Force.
Goddamn. Space Force. We haven't really seen anything happen with the Space
Yeah,
Force.
I don't think it
but
ever
is
existed. I
sick
think you
that
just
it
said that,
exists.
and it sounded cool.
Oh, no, we got shit in space.
Okay.
We've had shit in space.
Air Force.
They're pretty gay.
Yeah, I'm going down. to
But like,
one.
no, okay, no. Marines are the gayest.
Is it because they think they're so cool?
That's a big part of it.
Yeah. I agree with that. Also,
Who-
Marine makes me think of dolphins.
Yeah. Hoo-ah, little dick. Number 3 on our Rushmore of U.S. military branches.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Smartest, but the least cool.
Yeah. So like, I used to have a buddy that was stationed at a forward operating base in Afghanistan, in FOB, if you will.
Shout out Taliban.
They had some Air Force guys that like stayed over for a couple nights, and they got paid like an extra $50 a night for staying there because it was like shittier than they're used to doing. So yeah, they're pretty gay. Okay, number 2. What do you
Okay.
think? It's basically Army or Navy.
Yeah, see, that sucks because I mean none of them are cool. But I'm gonna
Hey.
say, well, see, with the Army though, you got that's close because you
It's
got to
hard.
think about if you break it down. Because the Army, you got the National Guard,
Okay.
it's part of the Army. That's fine. But the only thing that's going to, because Navy has SEALs, only thing that's going to be with Navy SEALs is you got Army Rangers.
Army
You got Tim
Rangers.
Kennedy. Tim Kennedy's an Army guy.
Yeah.
Give me who's the best Navy guy ever. You
Marcus
can't fucking do
Luttrell.
it. Who?
Oh, no,
He was in the
I
Army.
don't know what branch Marcus Luttrell was.
He was a Navy
We could
SEAL.
just
He
we
was not in
can't
the
agree
Army.
that he's the coolest military.
Marcus
guy
Luttrell's
ever.
the best soldier of all time. But I'm gonna say Army might edge out Navy overall. It's just so goddamn. They cover too much ground.
See, I'm saying Navy, dude.
They cover too. None of them are cool.
They're all pretty cool.
Air Force is the smartest way
everybody-
to go.
Everybody listen to the podcast right now.
Do we? I'm confused. Do we support the troops?
Well, let me answer that question for you.
Okay.
Everybody listen to the podcast right now. Go ahead and pause this real quick and give it up for the troops. Just stop whatever you're doing right now. Pause this episode and give a good, nice 30-second long hand clap for the troops.
I like
okay?
that. I like that.
We support the troops.
I'm easily swayed. Is the Navy cool?
The Navy is fucking cool.
All
They
right,
have all the
it's cool.
sick ass boats.
I personally, the most people I know that have joined the military, been in the military, are in the Navy or have been in the Navy, and none of them are cool people. Like
I'm not saying
I
they're cool
personally, if
people.
you're looking at percentage, I personally know probably 10 people that are Navy soldiers that I would think immediately, oh wow, the military is really not cool, because those are the only ones I know. Like, these people are fucking
Well,
lame.
Thomas, I grew up
Navy's
in
for
an army
nerds.
town.
Navy's for nerds.
It is for nerds, but they also fuck.
See, I think they're the opposite of people that fuck.
They have fucking jets and shit. They have
Do they?
aircraft carriers. Aircraft carriers are the most deadly
Isn't
fucking
it just dudes,
thing
though?
on the planet.
You can't have women in
What
the
do you mean
Navy, right?
Oh, there's tons of bitches in the Navy.
Don't call them that.
They
dude.
get sexually assaulted on
call
boats
them
all the
that.
time.
Don't call them
What are
that.
you talking about?
Don't call them that.
Navy is lousy.
What's
with
more
bitches.
important to you, our troops or women?
What?
As people. I mean,
As people?
yeah, not for what they do, but who they are.
True.
What?
I
Are you
mean,
serious?
obviously.
Not for what they do.
Yeah. What do you? I don't even understand the question.
Okay. I'm recording this
Navy is
on
never-
Tara's Mac, and whenever I said that word that you just said real slow,
Yeah.
it pulled up the lady that does the information for Apple.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and she said, "I'm always serious, Tara." On the computer.
It's creepy as shit.
I didn't like it. They're listening. And you know how much stuff that you've said about like that's pro Taliban and hating the military, and now it's all going to
That's what you
Apple?
said. That's what you
Nope,
said.
that's what you said, Pepper
No,
Goen.
you said
That's what Pepper
that.
Goen
No,
said.
you said that.
They can't
That's
find
what
you
I
though.
said.
They're gonna say,
I
"Let's
said-
go find him," and then they're gonna go to our Instagram and see that you're dead.
I said, "Yay, troops, bad Taliban."
I don't
That's
think
exactly
you said that
what I said.
because I came to you only with questions about the Taliban. I did not have an opinion, and you formed mine, and you said they party.
Guilty as charged. I don't,
Okay.
I don't know what I said.
Rest
I
in
don't remember
peace.
I don't remember what I said last episode. I don't remember what the. Don't message me and ask me why we said what we said. I don't remember. I'm always intoxicated on this podcast. We're not gonna remember. You can't hold us accountable for the things we say. It's impossible.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pepper Goins. Raylan's the one that called you fat.